45th martyrdom anniversary of a great proclaimer of independence, founder of BNP and advocate of multi-party democracy, Shahid President Ziaur Rahman observed through various programs. BNP chairman promised Tareq Rahman pays tribute by placing wreath at the mausoleum of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman on his martyrdom anniversary. BNP leaders, activists and people from all walks of life pay tributes at the mausoleum of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman distributes foods and clothes among destitute of various places in capital on martyrdom anniversary of President Ziaur Rahman. Calls upon taking oath to work for nation building inspired by teachings of Shahid Ziaur. Message exchange continues to stop war. No final agreement yet, says Iran. United States waiting for President Donald Trump's decision. And in Hungary's Puskás Arena, Arsenal facing PSG in Champions League final. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. This is Shoma Bose welcoming you all. Those were the headlines. Now moving on to the details. Today marks the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman, the great proclaimer of independence and the introducer of multi-party democracy. The life of Ziaur Rahman, who rose from being an immensely courageous warrior to a statesman, was fraught with action, significant events and struggle. The declaration of independence, leadership on the battlefield and firmness in state governance all combined to make Ziaur Rahman a unique chapter in the political history of Bangladesh. It was the turbulent month of March 1971, as the nation was fighting for its very existence, that historic declaration was broadcast from the Kalurghat Road station in Chattogram. I am Major Jia speaking. On that day, Major Ziaur Rahman declared the independence of Bangladesh. The declaration inspired the masses across the country to join the liberation war and provided direction to the freedom fighters. During the war, he transformed from a professional military officer into a frontline fighter. As a sector commander, he led with courage and discipline. After independence, when the country was devastated by severe political instability, economic crisis and administrative weakness, Ziaur Rahman assumed the enormous responsibility of leading the state. At present, he introduced a different political path for the country. He institutionalized the restoration of multi-party democracy, freedom of the press and opportunities for political participation. His concept of Bangladeshi nationalism was widely discussed as an effort to unite the nation. As Bangladesh was moving forward under the leadership of President Ziaur Rahman with unprecedented achievements in various sectors, the tragic day of May 30, 1981 arrived. At the Chattogram Circuit House, President Ziaur Rahman became the victim of a brutal assassination carried out by a group of misguided army personnel. The sudden and tragic killing of the president left the entire nation in shock and mourning. Huge crowds poured onto the streets of Dhaka. Millions attended his funeral prayer, making it one of the largest funeral gatherings in the history of Bangladesh. Even after more than 4 decades since his martyrdom, Shahid President Ziaur Rahman remains at the center of political discussion and evaluation. His ideals, leadership and vision of the state continue to have a significant influence of the politics of Bangladesh today. BNP Chairman and Prime Minister Tareq Rahman today paid tribute to Shahid President Ziaur Rahman on his martyrdom anniversary. He paid tribute by placing a floral wreath at the mausoleum of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman at Ziaur in the capital's Shere-Bangla Nagar this morning. Later, as BNP Chairman Prime Minister Tareq Rahman, accompanied by senior party leaders, led another wreath and offered prayers. Afterwards, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman took part in a dua mahfil at the mausoleum premises seeking peace for the soul of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, BNP Standing Committee members Gaisho Chandra Roy, Abdul Moin Khan, Salahuddin Ahmed and Professor A.J.M. Zahid Hossain, among others, were present.
وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. আজকের কোনে আপনি কোন আমাদের সবার জবান জারি করে দিও লা ইলাহা ইল্লাল্লাহ মুহাম্মাদুর রাসূলুল্লাহ.
On the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Ziaur Rahman, founder of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP and former president of Bangladesh, a large number of people began gathering at Ziaur from the morning to pay their respects. Leaders and activists of BNP's affiliated and associate organizations laid wreaths at the site. Many also offered prayers and supplications. Representatives of various social, cultural and professional organizations also paid tribute. People from different walks of life who came to pay their respect said that the eventful life, deep patriotism, self-reliance, oriented development vision and ideals of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman will remain a source of inspiration for future generation. As the day progressed, the mausoleum of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia became covered with flowers offered as symbol of respect and love. Finance Minister Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhary said the trial over the assassination of martyred President Ziaur Rahman will be decided by the courts, not by any political party. He made the remarks today while speaking to reporters after paying tribute at the first grave of late President Ziaur Rahman in Rangunia of Chattogram, along with State Minister for Land Barrister Mir Mohammad Helal. The Finance Minister said Ziaur Rahman wanted a better and richer Bangladesh. He also said the country is moving forward under the leadership of his son Tariq Rahman. On the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of late President Ziaur Rahman, party leaders and activists began arriving at the memorial site in Jianagar from the morning to pay their respects. Leaders and activists of BNP's Chattogram Division, Metropolitan District Upazila and municipal units, as well as its associate organizations, also paid tribute at the memorial. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has distributed flutes, items and clothes at various spots in the capital on the occasion of 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman. The Prime Minister launched the food and clothes distribution program at the Rajdhani High School premises on Manik Mia Avenue in the capital this morning. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed, State Minister for Youth and Sports Muhammad Aminul Haq and Dhaka North City Corporation Administrator Shafiqul Islam Khan Milton were present at the event. Later, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman distributed food and clothing items at Shamoli Square, Government Bangla College, Mirpur 10 Adorsho High School, Pallavi Metro Station, ECB Chottor, Kuril Bisho Road and Merul Bada under the initiative of various units and associate organizations of Dhaka City North BNP. In these programs, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said the politics of Shahid Zia was to stand by the people, to help the people and to build the nation. He called for taking an oath to dedicate oneself to work of nation building inspired by the ideals of Shahid Zia on the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shahid Zia.
আমাদের আজকে শপথ হোক যে আমরা শহীদ জিয়ার সেই দীক্ষায় দীক্ষিত হয়ে আমরা দেশ গঠনের কাজে নিজেদেরকে নিয়োজিত করব ইনশাআল্লাহ। আমরা চেষ্টা করছি আমাদের সর্বোচ্চ শক্তি দিয়ে দেশকে সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে নেওয়ার জন্য। আমরা চেষ্টা করছি আমাদের সর্বোচ্চ শক্তি দিয়ে মানুষের ভাগ্যের পরিবর্তন করার জন্য। তবে এই দেশটি কারো একার নয়, এই দেশটি 20 কোটি মানুষের দেশ। কাজেই যেহেতু দেশটি আমাদের, সেই জন্য আমাদের সকলকে মিলে দেশের ভাগ্যের পরিবর্তনের চেষ্টা করতে হবে। আজকে এই শাহাদত বার্ষিকী উপলক্ষে আপনারা যারা আমার সামনে উপস্থিত আছেন, আপনাদেরকে এবং সমগ্র দেশবাসীকে আমি বিনীত আহ্বান করব যে আসুন আমাদের এই প্রিয় মাতৃভূমি, এই প্রিয় বাংলাদেশকে গড়ে তোলার জন্য আমরা 20 কোটি মানুষের 40 কোটি হাতকে শ্রমিকের হাতে রূপান্তরিত করি।
Besides, Prime Minister Rahman distributed food items and clothes among the poor and destitute people in the Khelgaon area of Dhaka South City. Prime Minister Rahman took part in the food and clothing distribution program organized by Jubo Dal, Shromik Dal, Shetchashipok Dal, Chhatra Dal, Jasa Central Committee and Jia Moncho in front of the BNP Central Office. Among others, BNP Secretary General and LGRD Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam was present. In this time, Prime Minister Rahman called upon everyone to stand by the helpless people according to their capacity from their respective positions.
আমরা এটি শপথ গ্রহণ করি যে আমাদের যার যার অবস্থান থেকে আমরা শুধু রাজনীতি না, রাজনীতির বাইরেও আমরা চেষ্টা করব যার যার স্ব অবস্থান থেকে যার যার সামর্থ্য অনুযায়ী অসহায় দুস্থ মানুষের পাশে যাতে আমরা দাঁড়াতে পারি, তাদের প্রতি আমরা সহযোগিতা সাহায্যের হাত বাড়িয়ে দিতে পারি।
In the afternoon, Prime Minister Rahman distributed food items and clothes among the poor and destitute in the capitals Bongshal, Jatrabari Jurain Rail Guide and Shat Masjid Road in Dhanbandi. From 1977 to 1981, during the short tenure of martyred President Ziaur Rahman, a new chapter began in Bangladesh history. At that time, the country was struggling with the effects of war, natural disaster and economic challenges. President Ziaur Rahman inspired the people through a series of development initiatives. Recognizing agriculture as the main driving force of Bangladesh's economy, he adopted integrated plans to improve the sector. Among the most notable initiatives were the canal excavation program and the Green Revolution. The canal excavation program played a significant role in rural development and agricultural expansion by improving irrigation facilities. Following President Ziaur Rahman's call for increased agricultural production, farmers across the country began using high-yield crop varieties, fertilizers and modern irrigation methods. As a result, the production of rice, wheat, maize increased significantly, bringing major success to the agricultural sector. The Green Revolution helped accelerate the rural economic growth and improve the livelihoods of farmers. President Ziaur Rahman also promoted rural electrification, bringing electricity to villages across the country and contributing to socio-economic development. He was equally committed to strengthening the cooperative movements as a way to improve the economic conditions of poor and disadvantaged people. Known for his simple lifestyle, President Ziaur Rahman left a lasting mark on the nation through his initiatives, including canal excavation, the Green Revolution, and efforts to revitalize the rural economy. His vision and development programs continue to be remembered as important contributions to nation building in Bangladesh. Bangladesh Nationalist Film Council distributed clothes among underprivileged people in front of the BFDC in the capital today on the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of BNP founder and the proclaimer of independence, late President Ziaur Rahman. BNP Standing Committee member Dr. Abdul Moin Khan attended the event as the chief guest. He said that Shahid Ziaur Rahman played an important role in restoring multi-party democracy and in building a modern Bangladesh. Bangladesh Nationalist Film Council President and noted film director Badil Alam Khokon presided over the function. BNP Cultural Affairs Secretary Ashrafuddin Ahmed Ujjal also spoke there. Speaker said that Shahid Zia's contribution to the development of the country's film industry was significant. They highlighted the initiatives such as the introduction of the National Film Awards and film grants, the establishment of Kabirpur Film City, Bangladesh Film and Television Institute, and the Film Archive, as well as their role in the technological development of BFDC. Leaders and members of various film-related organizations and artists were also present at the event. Earlier, a special prayer was offered seeking eternal peace for former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia and her son Arafat Rahman Koko. Advisor to the Prime Minister and Senior Joint Secretary General of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP, Ruhul Kabir Rizvi, said that Shahid President Ziaur Rahman served as a beacon of guidance for the nation during a critical period in its history. He made the remarks this morning as the chief guest at a food distribution program organized by the Bangladesh Nationalist Laws Forum in front of the High Court shrine marking the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman. He said that although Ziaur Rahman was not a politician, he realized the necessity of freedom for the people and therefore declared the country's independence. He further stated that Sheikh Mujibur Rahman established a one-party system and that Ziaur Rahman liberated the nation from that system and introduced multi-party democracy. He also claimed that Ziaur Rahman was assassinated because of his anti-aggression and anti-imperialist stance. Speaking as a special guest, Attorney General Ruhul Quddus Kajol said that Ziaur Rahman was a rare personality as an honest politician and that Prime Minister Tariq Rahman is his worthy successor. Now moving to international news.